The media in the United States is not media anymore. It's just pure propaganda. USA Today published a Stacy Abrams op-ed. In it, she called for boycotts of Georgia based on the supposedly racist voter ID laws that were passed requiring every citizen to have an ID in order to vote. Now that suddenly it started to affect negatively the black population of the state, and she realized that there was pushback against her position, she has asked the USA Today, which stealth-edited her editorial and published it back on the website with new words proclaiming that maybe we shouldn't boycott Georgia and take away from the black people, as if black people were the only people who would be affected negatively. It doesn't matter if something happens negative to a white person, not for Stacy Abrams, not for USA Today, not for the Democratic Party. They only care about black people because they're not racist at all. Believe me, let me tell you, no racism there whatsoever. The point here is the fact that this is 1984. In 1984, they just memory hold everything. Anything that didn't fit with what the party was trying to purvey, the information that they were trying to give the public, was memory hold. Everything was changed. The history was changed. USA is changing the history. If they want to republish a new Stacy Abrams editorial saying, I got this wrong, I think that my position on it has evolved. But no, they go back and change her original words. They are literally changing history, changing somebody's previous statements. Wouldn't it be great if when we get into an argument with somebody and we realize that we were wrong, we can go back, rewind the tape, videotape, let's call it, and we can then insert via voiceover what we wanted to say given the new conditions that have formed. Hey, I never bet on the Warriors to win the championship last year at the start of the season. No, I picked the Lakers. Then you pay me the money that you owe me. But this is malfeasance at an incredibly high level. The fact that they're going ahead and do that. Of course, all this stuff is archived. There's massive evidence of it, but they don't care. They're just plastering it over. They're just re-wallpapering with the new newspaper what they really want to say given the current conditions today, given the backlash. And they're able to do it because most people are blissfully unaware of this. And they say, hey, I go back, I read Black Lives Matter website, and they aren't in favor of disrupting the nuclear family. Oh, yes, they were. Yes, they were. But they edited it to comply because they realized maybe we can get more donations to spend $26,000 on a meal in Malibu for our little group and buy many more houses if we go ahead and edit that. At least that's not a corporate newspaper. This is supposed to be factual, what actually happened. This is no longer the news. This is just made up propaganda trying to promote one paradigm of the world over and over again. You want to read USA Today? You want to read this trash? Corporate media is utter trash. Stacy Abrams, they depict in the Washington Times, Washington Post, they compared her to a supermodel. She struts on stage and poses like a supermodel. Stacy Abrams is closer to being the Elephant Man than she is to being a supermodel. But that's the propaganda outlet. Who are you going to believe? The famous and totally honest Washington Post or your lying eyes? Propaganda. Please don't fall for it. Stand firm. Stand against these edits. Stand against this 1984 memory holding of what actually took place. Because all they care about is power. There is no truth in postmodernism. Power is what they're after. And power is what we must deny them, because otherwise this will happen more and more until we become subjugated, much like the proletariat and the other citizens of Oceania were in 1984. Thumb up this video and share it with a friend. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel, notification bell. Otherwise, YouTube will not notify you. Peace out.